Well, Sifon Esien joins us now from Abuja for more on this. Sifon, it's been over a month that the IMN was proscribed, and that issue surrounding the journey of their leader to India for medical treatment, which was eventually botched, took place. Tell us about the presence of security operatives at this planned procession, which eventually lasted only a short while today.
Security operatives, precisely the police, had gotten intelligence that members of the Islamic movement were embarking on a religious procession across the country. So the Inspector General of Police had ordered for security to be tightened across the country to ensure that they don't hit the street in any corner of Nigeria. More so that the group is banned and labeled a terrorist organization by the authorities. So security was tightened. In Abuja, for instance, several roads leading into Abuja from neighboring states like Nasarawa, Niger, and Kaduna State, security, stop and search operations were put in place where policemen stopped several vehicles, checked inside auspiciously to identify members of the Islamic movement and perhaps arrest them, in a bid to forestall any procession. That was done at several entry and exit points to the Federal Capital Territory, as well as in the city center. Police operatives were almost everywhere, in mufti, in uniforms, and in patrol vehicles to ensure that they maintain the peace.
Well, the group had said it would go ahead with its procession regardless of the order from the police that no procession should be held across the country. Now, what has the group said following this short-lived procession today? Anything from them yet?
No, the police has not said anything yet in the wake of this flash in the pan, as I could easily describe it, procession by members of the Islamic movement. We understand that in a bid to mass up, but for fear of being clamped down on by police operatives that were almost everywhere, they had to take to their heels. We saw in that video and we saw in several locations in Abuja. But the police have not said anything as regards what would be the action in the aftermath of these failed, as it were, protests or procession. But one thing we know is that they insist that the group is banned.
All right, then. Defense Correspondent Sifon Esien joined us from Abuja.